Uh-huh. Can you hear me? Oh my gosh. Oh. Hey, 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 hey. What y'all doing up this late? Hey, good evening. Good evening. Why is it an error? It's working. Oh my gosh. Hey. So this is kind of like an experimental type of live. I am so turned right now, y'all. Because guess what? Restream got me going on YouTube and TikTok at the same time, and it is not lagging. It is just perfect, and I am excited. How y'all doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me calm down. But I will. I don't know how I can see. Hey, Kim Brescia, how you doing? Oh my gosh. Why I want to do this? Close. Okay. Let's show you my dashboard. Y'all, hey, I hope that your week has been going well. Yeah. I'm excited to be on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. And yeah, it's through Restream. I was scrolling on my YouTube and I was looking at some of the questions that I did earlier. Because if you're not following my YouTube channel, hey Passion, how you doing? I was on my YouTube channel and I post what's it called? Daily questions. And I saw where they had Restream.io and they just added the TikTok integration to there because like usually I have like the backstage version or I have to like stream through OBS to have both my YouTube and my TikTok streaming at the same time, but this is a game changer. Oh, so excited. All right, but now I just can't figure out how to get my my whatchamacallits to work. The chat. So y'all give me a second. Y'all know I'm a little when it comes to all of this streaming stuff, so bear with me. But y'all doing okay? How you doing? And I need to turn this. So now I can see. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you have a praise report. Okay, what's your praise report? Come on. I love a good praise report. Yes. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Ah, yes. I can't make it clap on here, but oh my gosh. I didn't do that. You did that. You did that. Congratulations. Big ups to you. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well, I just came on to try this little feature out, try to get used to it, but while I am, we can do a couple of practice questions. Make sure this thing is with it because I was super stoked when I saw that Restream had this option. Your voice in my head the whole time. Oh my gosh, I don't like my voice. But I'm glad he got you that 100, big 100. Yes. Hey, Carrie. All right. So, now I can't see it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't even like that song, but it gets stuck. Oh. Let's do that. Oh. Let's do that. Oh. And then we'll do this. Boom. I like it now. All right. So, I'm Nurse Cee, ABlessedRN. I help nursing students, pre-med students, pharmacy students, defeat dosage calculations with puzzle pieces. So we make math easy. Here, we don't even do math, hardly. We multiply, divide, might do some addition, subtraction, just depending on what the problem is, but don't let math stop you from your nursing dreams. So I got a couple of questions. I just want to come on here and test this Restream feature out. And I'm so excited. So I'll do a couple of questions with y'all since we're on. And anybody else who wants to come in and have a praise report, you are more than welcome to do so. Once again, congratulations, DM. Yes. All right. So order is for digoxin 0.25 milligrams by mouth every morning. Available is the bottle that contains 100 tablets of digoxin 125 micrograms. I said 125, 125 micrograms. How many tablets will the patient take every morning? Okay, so what is the goal? That's the first thing that we do once we read the question, all right? What's the goal? The goal is what the question is asking you to solve for. This is also what I call the picture that's on the puzzle box, okay? So this is what we want our equation to look like once we get done setting it up and crossing out our units. The units is where the juice is where the sauce is. That's what we're working with. The numbers, they don't matter to the end because the math is going to math once you have it set up, okay? So our goal is tablets, okay? So what is our order? Our ordered amount is 0.25 milligrams, okay? And that's for one dose every morning. And so then we have a bottle containing 100 tablets. Okay, cool. Good to know. But the tablets are 125 micrograms per tab, right? So guess what we don't need, because it's not asking bottle per dose or tablet per bottle or anything about the bottle, right? So that's fluff. So I have 125 mics per tablet. So let's set it up, because the way that we set this one up is the way we're going to set all of them up, okay? So what we'll do is we will start with what we're looking for. So what we are looking for is tablets. So just like in real life, a puzzle piece is a puzzle piece no matter which way you put it. You can flip it, turn it, try to manipulate it to fit your puzzle, but that piece is that piece. So it's the same thing. 125 micrograms is one tablet. One tablet is 125 micrograms, no matter how I reposition it, okay? So once you get that concept down, then you're ready, okay? So I'll start with this puzzle piece, and I want my tablets on top because I always start with what the goal tells me to start with, okay? So tablet is 125 micrograms. Now I have micrograms at the bottom, and I need those to cross out because anything that's not a part of the goal, which is tablets, which we already got, has got to be canceled out. The way that things are canceled out is by putting the same unit of measure on the bottom as it is on the top, and you cancel them out, you cross them out, okay? So we have micrograms, but we have milligrams ordered. So I'll do a conversion from microgram to milligram. So I know that 1,000 micrograms equals 1 milligram. Cross that out, and now I have milligrams at the bottom, so I can put my milligrams at the top. And don't know how I wrote that too. That crosses out, so everything is gone now except for tablets, which is what we were looking for. So if you do 1,000 times 0.25 divided by 125, that's going to be 2 tablets. Let's do some drips with time. I think I got some. What happened with Linda? Wait a minute, Linda. Oh, shoot, Linda. I got a 100. Oh, shoot. That's 2 100s. 100. Congratulations. Look at y'all. Y'all showing out. I love it. I love it. I love it. Congrats so much. So yeah, I told y'all I'm on this thing right here. So I'm on Restream, and Restream just integrated to include TikTok, which is so good because I can stream to multiple places using my OBS now. So I'm so excited, so excited. I gotta find a clapping sound effect though. But congratulations, you did that. You did that. Okay, let's do something else. Ooh, this looks interesting. Okay, so now I gotta figure out every time that I move this, how I can get it to like not do that. We'll figure it out, y'all. We'll figure it out. I'm just super excited. Y'all ready for Christmas or the holiday that you celebrate? Hey, fruit snack mama, you finally starting to get this? Wonderful. That is awesome. I'm so excited. So excited. Thank y'all for the likes and sharing the live. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? A provider has ordered 1,000 milliliters of lactated ringers to infuse at 100 milliliters per hour. The available tubing has a drop factor of 15 drops per milliliter. If the infusion is started at 6 o'clock, what time will the infusion be complete? Okay. All right. So we just went from easy peasy lemon squeezy to the real deal Holyfield, right? But it's okay because we're going to use our puzzle pieces to put this together. So what is the question asking me to find? This one is exciting. It's exciting, spicy. I had a I had a recruiter when I was travel nursing, and she was like, "Ooh, this looks spicy." I was like, "What is she talking about?" Yeah, I like that rate. This one is spicy. So I get tickled when somebody says spicy. To God be all of the glory, because He is good. He is wonderful. All right. How long will it take for the infusion to be complete? Correct. So we're looking for time. So our unit of measure for time is going to be hours. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when we get the answer, we'll get a whole number and maybe a decimal behind it. Okay. But the whole number will be the hours. The numbers behind the decimal will be the minutes. Okay. So we need to know hours and minutes. But if we put it in for minutes, we'll get like a whole bunch of minutes, because 60 minutes in an hour, right? So that's why we're looking for hours, because the whole number will be the hours. The minutes will be the number that's after the decimal. Okay. So this is what the start time is. We'll use that once we figure out how long this has to infuse. Okay. So my puzzle pieces are going to be the 1,000 milliliter bag. Okay. The rate that it's going at. So everything that's together stays together. What's single is not ready to mingle. So it stays by itself. Okay. And then we've got 15 drops per milliliter. And then I said we'll use the time to figure out what time that it will be complete. Okay. So if we're looking for hour, we need to start with the puzzle piece that has hour in it. Okay. So this has hour in it. And remember when I said the goal tells you what puzzle pieces to pick, and it also tells you how to set up your equation. Because a lot of people are confused with dimensional analysis because they don't know how to set it up. What goes on the top? What goes on the bottom? What comes next? How do you know what to cross out, right? Okay, so this is going to tell you that you need to start with this. So this has this in it. It will be first and it will go on the top in the numerator. Okay, so my puzzle piece, I'm just going to flip it. Okay, so hour, I don't know where my R is. Hour is 100 ml. Okay, so now I've got milliliter at the bottom. My goal is gotten, but I have to cross it and cancel out everything else that comes behind it. Okay, so I've got I've got 2 puzzle pieces with my drop factor in there, so it's got a milliliter in there, and then we've got the 1,000 milliliters from the bag, right? Do we have anything to cancel out the drops? No. So we're not going to put this one in there. We're going to use this because that's the total amount that has to be infused, and the rate which is going at, how fast it's going in, is already given to us, okay? So even if you tried to put a puzzle piece in there and you weren't sure that it was supposed to be in there or not, it won't fit. It won't have anything else to cross out with, okay? Exactly. That's why I like puzzle pieces. Because you're like, oh, shoot, everything else is gone now except for hours. So we do 1,000 divided by 100. What's that, 10? It's late. So we got 10 hours that this is supposed to be infusing. So we start at 0600 and we add 10 hours to it because this is the minutes. This is the hours. What time it'll be done is 4 p.m. So 1600, Danielle, you was right. Yeah. Look at that. Love it. So, what y'all think about that one? Not too bad. It got real quick. Why is this read only? This is on Restream. I don't see it reading though. I'm just trying to get used to all of these controls. I'm gonna have to rewatch. Okay. Can you please explain this 0600 again? Yeah. So this is what time that it starts at. Okay. So what we figured out by the rate that it was going in, yeah, that 15 was fluff. Exactly. So we had the rate, which was 100 milliliters per hour. So every hour they were getting 100 milliliters, okay? And we had a bag that had 1,000 milliliters in it. So how long will it take for that bag to be completed, right? So it took 10 hours because you see we set up our problem and we crossed out our units and we got our goal. So we started at 6 o'clock. So 0600 is 6 o'clock in the morning, okay? So then we, not now. So then, what I was about to say. Okay, we added 10 hours to it. So this side is your minute side. So you add your minutes over there and you add your hours over here. So it'll be 1600. 1600. What time do I usually go live? So my live sessions, they are usually Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time and Wednesday nights 8 p.m. Central Time. And they are paused right now, so I can work on some things. I am happy to say that my workbook with the puzzle pieces in it is like this close. That close. And it looks so good. I want to give y'all a sneak peek so bad. I do. But yeah. So I'm working on some more videos to come through for y'all. Because when I first started doing this, I just was all over the place. Like, I didn't do the puzzle piece method, but the puzzle piece method is where it's at. So if you're kind of iffy about dimensional analysis, you're not strong at math, the puzzle pieces are definitely where it's at. Okay? So yeah. Thank you, thank you. I've worked so hard on. I've been working on it forever, and now it's just like here. I just want to like cry because I'm like I'm just trying to make sure going over, onceing it over, making sure it's good. You know, because I want it to be like Nurse Cee in book format. Okie dokie. All right. Somebody said, can we do some weight based stuff? All right. Weight based stuff. Child, let's see. What's this? That's not weight based. That's not weight based either. Oh, these are drops. Drops. Let's find some weight based. These are some really good ones though. Oh, that looks cool. Now that you've seen the answer. Boom. Yes, it was fluff. It was fluff, 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 fluff. Fluffity, fluff, fluff, fluff. And this is on YouTube. So if you want to watch the replay, like it's not a lot. It's not a formal session. Like the Work It Out Wednesdays and the Study Buddy Sundays. But if you see a problem on here and you want to view it again, it is on my YouTube channel. So ABlessedRN on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe and hit the heart button. Maybe chit chat on some stuff. You know, help me as I help you. Help me as I help you. Help me. Help you. Okay? Thank you. All right, let's do this one. This looks interesting. Alrighty. So, dobutamine. 15 micrograms per kilogram per minute. Patient weighs 85 kgs. Dobutamine is 500 milligrams in 250 mLs. Calculate the milliliter rate in milliliter per hour. Round to the whole number, okay? You said, are most of the questions in nursing school like my questions? Yeah. And then it just depends on if you use, what's it called, ATI or HESI. They have some fluffed up questions, I like to call them sometimes. Sometimes they're just kind of straight to the point. It just depends on what program you're in. Some professors and teachers, they do their own program. I mean, they write their own tests. So, you know, you see kind of a variety of wording and verbiage, if you will. But if you look for what's ordered, what's available, and any other puzzle pieces that's relative to the goal, like a weight in this case, because it's a weight-based order, then you get money. All the other stuff sometimes is fluff. Like they'll put in like a whole background and situation and age and diagnoses and all that, but you don't need it. I get stuck when I see the questions, but I watch your videos, so I hope they are. Yes, thank you. Are my questions kind of like Hessie? I guess so. Well, y'all, I've been out of school. I've been a nurse for 15 years almost. I don't remember what Hessie looks like, but I try to make them kind of, you know, this is what it is, and add a little bit of fluff to them so that you can get used to seeing the fluff, okay? All right. What am I doing? Answering the question. So first things first. What's the goal? That's the first thing you do after you read the question, okay? These videos make me feel more comfortable to enter these classes and be successful. You're welcome, B. I'm glad and honored to help. Okay? Appreciate it. So what's the goal? Milliliter per hour, right? That's what it's asking me to find. So I know I want milliliter on the top and I want hour on the bottom. Is dosage calculations the same for LPNs and RNs? Yep, for the most part. I think the the more complicated questions like this, because this is considered a critical drip, and you would most likely see this in like an ICU setting. So this one might be more so in the RN program, but it's still a weight-based problem, and it might still be included. But, you know, it just depends on the program. All right, so what are our puzzle pieces? This is a weight-based problem because in the order, it has kg per minute, micrograms per kg per minute. So I need the patient's weight in order to find out what's the desired. I don't like desired over half because, yeah, it gets y'all, oh, I can do this, and then stuff like this come. You like, oh my God, the steps. But that's okay. So what we need is the 3 P's. P, P, P. Not the loan that they were making the videos about for a minute, but the patient's weight, your prescription, and your product. Okay? So 85 kgs is the patient's weight. My prescription is 15 micrograms per kilogram per minute. And then the product is the medicine, and the concentration of that is 500 milligrams per 250 milliliters. All right, so what does the goal tell me that I need? It tells me I need milliliter at the top and hour at the bottom. Okay, so what am I going to start with? Milliliter. So this has milliliter in it. So once again, flip it. It's a puzzle piece. The position does not change the composition. Ooh, I like that. The position does not change the composition. All right? It's still the same. So they equal each other. They go together real bad. Does not change it mathematically. It's going to set the problem up. So what needs to be on the top is multiplied by what's multiplied on the bottom and dividing the top by the bottom. Okay? So what am I looking for now? Milligrams is at the bottom. Is it part of the goal? No. So it's got to be canceled out. So you use this to start your problem. You use this to identify the puzzle pieces. And you also use it to set up your equation. Okay? So I need milligrams to go at the top to be canceled out. I don't have anything with milligrams in it. So therefore, I'm going to put in a conversion because I have micrograms, but you can't put a microgram on top of a milligram because it's different by the factor of 1,000, right? So I'm not changing anything before I touch it and put it into the problem. The conversions and the problems will take care of everything. It'll cancel everything out. So you don't have to do any kind of math prematurely. It'll take care of it, and the math will math at the end. And then you'll be able to see that you've canceled out all the units, okay? So 1 milligram is 1,000 micrograms. Cancel that out. So now we've got 15 micrograms per kilogram per minute, because that was my puzzle piece right here with my micrograms in it. So I've used that. Boom, I've used that. So what's left is kg in minute. So I have kgs. So I'm going to put it right there at the top. 85 kgs over 1. And I put it over 1 because it's by itself. 85 kgs does not equal 1 day. 85 kg does not equal 1 person. 85 kg does not equal 1 dose. It is just 85 kgs. Everything does not need to be paired with something in a problem for you to be able to use it, okay? If it's by itself, keep it by itself and just put it over 1. That 1 is going to show you that burp is supposed to go in the numerator, okay? So now we've got to get rid of minutes because my bottom goal is hour. So I know that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. And everything is now gone. And now you can do some math. So we'll multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom, divide the top by the bottom. Boom. So we'll do 250. And I like to keep everything in a calculator. I don't like to write down stuff because these weight-based problems, they can get some pretty big numbers with a whole bunch of zeros, right? And then you got to write all this stuff down. Then you got to do the bottom. You got to write that one down. Then you got to put all of it back in the calculator. Save yourself some time because I know a lot of y'all have time tests and you got to pass it with the 85, 90, 95, 100, and you ain't got time to do all that. Keep it in calculator. Keep it in the calculator. So 250 times 15 times 85 times 60. And then I'm going to hit divide. And I'm going to put in all of my numbers in the denominator, but I'm going to hit divide in between those. So 500 divide 1,000 divide, and then 1, 1, and 1. So I don't put the ones in because they don't make a difference. Equals, wait a minute, 250 times 15 times 85 times 60 divided by 500 divided by 1,000. There we go. 38.25, right? Oh, look at you, Carrie. Look at you, look at you. Okay, I missed some comments, so I'm sorry. Following need for future references, math be having me in a chokehold. You are loose, women, thou are loosed. Girl, we gonna do these puzzle pieces together and you gonna be like, oh my gosh, I did that. Just wait, you watch. Ask them, you better ask them. Ask these folks that came on here tonight and got these 100s. I'm so proud of y'all. Good job, y'all. I get to, what is it, questions. Fusion rate is that. It's nice to see you take your time out day and night to help you students. I love y'all. Y'all need to come on because I'm getting older and I need y'all to come take care of me. And I don't need y'all giving me the wrong medicine, okay? Thank you. Oh my gosh, I wish I found you way before. Brittany too. But I'm glad you're here now. And okay, I saw you talking about the micrograms to milligrams. Everybody's getting this answer right here. Congratulations. It says to round to the whole number. I'm not done yet. Nikki Stan. I was trying to catch up on some of these questions that were in the chat, just in case somebody had a question about it, because I have not rounded and I have not labeled my answer. So you must make sure that you round if it says round and that you label your answer according to what the goal is, okay? Because I don't see people not pass and had to do the retakes and remediation and all type of crazy stuff because they didn't round and they didn't label. So in order to round to the whole number, we started where it tells us to round to. So everything to the left of the decimal is the whole number. So we're going to go one decimal place to the right. So right here at the tenths. If it's 4 or below, it's a no-go. If it's 5 or more, you raise the score by 1. So this is a 2. So it's not going to go anywhere. That whole number is not going to change. And everything else behind it falls off. So we round this to the whole number. It'll be 38 milliliters per hour. I'm laying in bed, just love watching. I appreciate it. You could be on D to talk, but you're right here with me. I appreciate it. Ain't that the truth? You've got Nurse Cee. You'll pass. Oh, thank you. I appreciate y'all for trusting me to help y'all through your nursing journey, especially with Dosage Calculations. Can you do some examples of GTT? Yeah. What I got? I don't know. I just opened like some questions. I don't even know what I got available. That's completion time. That's P. Safe dose, microgram per kilogram per minute. Okay, here we go. Boom. So let's do it. Oh man. Still doing prereqs, but the math portion of nursing school scares me, so I'm learning in advance. It's okay. No fear, no tears. We do puzzle pieces here. It's okay. The math, what you need to understand about the math with Dosage Calculations, it's not hard. Because you see how we're doing is multiplying and dividing. It's just how you set it up and you get to the answer. So if you're real strong in math, because I didn't like this method in school. This is called dimensional analysis, by the way. I just use my puzzle piece method to show you how to formulate the equation, okay? Yeah, look out for those puzzle pieces. Okay, so all we're going to be doing is setting up the equation, going from unit to unit, what's relative to what's relative, until we get what we're looking for. So what is not relative will cancel out. And then you just have the units on the top and on the bottom to cancel out until you get what the question is telling you that it wants. That's it. So the hardest thing about this is kind of figuring out what you need and what's going on in the question. I feel like a lot of nursing students who don't have like a background and like, cause I came in as a pharmacy technician and then I was an LPN. So I knew drugs and I took a national certification test with Dosage Calculations on it. So I knew how to do the math and I was a math person. Like, I'm not no calculus scholar, but I'm pretty decent and I'm comfortable with, math. But I didn't like this method because I didn't know how to start, what to put next, what goes on top, where does the 1 go, where does the 1,000 go, like what? And so I did not like this part in school. I did ratio and proportion and just, mathed it out. But if you're not strong in math, this method is going to get you through. All right, so the physician orders 1,000 mLs of lactated ringers to infuse over 12 hours. How many milliliters will the patient receive per hour? Available for use is tubing with a drop factor of 15 drops per milliliter. What is the flow rate in drops per minute? So this is a two-step question. Right? So the first question, let's go there, is going to be milliliter per hour. Okay? So we want milliliters on the top, hour on the bottom. So this is what I want you to pay attention to. Your IB questions that are not weight-based, they are looking for volume over time, the infusion time, okay? How much volume to go in, how fast, how long does it take, okay? So we want milliliters at the top and we want hours at the bottom. What are your milliliters? That. What is your time? That. Ta-da! So it's going to be 83.33333. If we rounded that to the whole number, it would be 83 milliliters per hour, right? Okay. So that's the first one. Don't make it hard. Your milliliters and your time, okay? Volume over time. So next question is, what is the drops per minute flow rate? So our goal is to get drops on the top and minutes on the bottom. So once again, we will need the volume over time and we need the drop factor. Drop factor is just how many drops are in the drop chamber. That will give 1 milliliter of solution or medicine, okay? So once again, our volume is 1,000 milliliters to go over 12 hours. And it literally tells you to put it over 12 hours, okay? And then we have a drop factor of 15 drops per milliliter. So if I'm looking for drops, I'm going to start with drops because that's what the goal tells me to do. So I'll start with this. So it'll be 15 GTT per ml, right? And now we've got milliliter on the bottom. Milliliter is not a part of the goal because I already got my top goal. So I'm working towards my bottom goal, right? So I'll do 1,000 mLs over 12 hours. Milliliters crosses out. Boom. So now I have hour at the bottom. I don't have minute, but the goal tells me it wants minutes, not drops per hour, right? So what I'll do is I'll use my conversion. So 1 hour is 60 minutes. Boom, boom. So now you have drops on the top and minutes on the bottom. And that's how you do it. That's how you put your puzzle pieces together. A lot of people, I guess, get confused about the drops. Just put your puzzle pieces together. That's it. Volume over time and piece it together. So we'll do 15 times 1,000 divided by 12 divided by 60. equals 20.8333333333. Okay. So if we rounded this to the nearest whole number, what would our answer be? 21 drops per minute. Get out of here.
Oh, are you on?
I am.
Oh, hi, live. Okay.
Good night.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Use my hair.
Huh?
Use my hair.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too. Set your alarm. So we go to Ashley's in the morning. Probably
Time.
6:30.
Okay.
Alright. Thank you.
Okay.
Love you too. Alrighty. So am I on tomorrow? I don't know. I just be coming on, just, the wind says, phew, come on. And I'll be like, woo, okay. But no, I saw on Restream, I was just kind of testing it out and seeing was it true that I can now restream and on restream.io from YouTube. Well, YouTube and TikTok. And I'm like, oh, game changer. Because, yeah. I don't know if y'all are streamers or are interested in that type of stuff, but it just rocked my world. And I'm like, yeah, this is it. And I'm just kind of testing it out and seeing the setup and having to get used to it. I don't know how to make it clap on here, so I have to do manual claps. And I don't mean make it clap, I clap for everybody. We do praise reports here. We share our victories because they deserve to be celebrated. It's not that type of live, okay? I know. Nurse Cee after dark. What? What y'all want to do next? I give you one. Ooh, child. Y'all trying to get my page blocked. What do you want to do next? I'm just trying to see. B, I can't help it. I'm gonna be serious one day. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be so serious. It's gonna shock everybody. I just had my orientation for nursing school. Success day is January 6th. Oh, shoot. Come on. I'm excited for you. You said something challenging. That's not challenging. What was I looking? It was something. Nope. That's not challenging. Let's do this one. January 13th. Okay, awesome. So we have time. I would encourage you all to take your break, get your finances together, get your chair together, get your home life together. Make sure your cars are in order. Make sure you get your oil change and your tune-ups and your tires rotated. Make sure you get your emergency plans, okay? Take some time to rest. You cannot pour out of an empty cup, okay? And don't try to cram before you start school either. And most importantly, for dosage calculations, learn those conversions. That's what's going to make this setup and what we're doing here easy peasy lemon squeezy, okay? Because it's based off of conversions, relationships, okay? So the easier and more familiar that you are with your conversions, the better you'll be at mid-math, okay? Nurse Cee, you make this feel so easy. I'm telling you, it is. It's fun once you get the hang of it too, okay? Orientation is January 4th. Okay, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all follow my YouTube channel too, okay? So we can stay connected. I am on Facebook as well, ABlessedRN, and I'm on Instagram as well, a.blessedRN. So yeah, we'll get through this. Y'all got this. I regret not learning dosage calc beforehand. I hate I dropped because of it. It's okay. You think you're gonna go back? preach have a plan before you actually start school. Exactly, because once you're in it, you're in it. It's easier to get prepared. You know, I think a lot of people are like, I'm gonna buy this bundle, I'm gonna buy these cars, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But it's like you don't think about the personal stuff. Like, make sure, you know, if you got savings, pad it up. You know what I'm saying? I know it's Christmas and people are telling you, you know, what you want for Christmas. Shoot, give me a gift card to Walmart. Give me a gas card. Give me an Amazon card. I got books that I need to buy, you know. Nurse Cee's work. But what else? You got supplies that you need to get. Shoot, your life continues on in nursing school. You're gonna be driving back and forth and you might not be able to work as much. Let the people who love you and support you and glad that they, you know, that you're in nursing school or who gonna call and ask you to look at this and text you stuff and say what you think this is, let them support you. Okay? Come on, I already figured it out. Are you rushing me? I know you're not rushing me, Chels. Yes, I love Dosage Calc, and I haven't started yet, but I'm ready for it. Okay, cool. All right, so nitroglycerin is ordered at 15 micrograms per minute IV using the standard nitroglycerin drop concentration of 50 milligrams per 250 ml. What rate should the bag be hung in milliliter per hour? Okay. So what is our goal? That's the first thing. Milliliter per hour. Okay. So what are our puzzle pieces? We've got 15 micrograms per minute. That's ordered. Okay. And then our medicine is in the concentration of 50 milligrams per 250 ml. Okay, so what's the goal tell us that we need to start with? What are we starting with? Let me see who's paying attention. What do we start with if the goal is milliliter per hour? I'm 55, working as a doula. Okay, God bless you. For over 30 years. Oh my goodness. I want to start LVN courses in March. Is it hard? Nursing school period is hard. I think there's a very common misconception that LPN or LVN school is not as hard as RN. Both of them are hard. They still have, because when you go back, if you want to go back as RN, not saying that you have to, but when you bridge, or if you want to bridge, you continue on. Like, both programs have this in it. Both programs have med-surg. Like, both programs have OB maternal, you know, mental health. But it just, you know, it builds on it if you go back. So don't get it twisted. You like, people are like, oh, I'm not a real nurse. Yes, you are. LPN just as a nurse as RN. You just have different roles, responsibilities called scope of practice. So both programs are hard, but you're dealing with human life. All right. So exactly, we start with milliliters. So I'll do this piece right here, 250 ml over 50 mgs. Okay. So now that I have milligram at the bottom, I know I need milligram at the top. Okay. So this is a microgram. Can I put a microgram on top of a milligram? No, ma'am, Pam, I cannot. I have to do a conversion. So 1 milligram equals 1,000 micrograms. Okay. Boom, boom. So now it's crossed out. Exactly, fruit snack mama. And then 15 micrograms per minute is my next puzzle piece. So I can cancel out my micrograms. And then my bottom goal tells me that I need hour. I have minutes right now. So I know that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. And now I have milliliter per hour. So let's do the math. Probably do a couple more, then I'm going to bed. These folks don't tour me a new one. Woo, it's been a week. I'm not ready for Christmas. Lord have mercy, it's the end of the year. About to be the first of the year. Oh, goodness me. Y'all ready for Christmas? Or whatever holiday you celebrate? I'm not. Come on, Sita Soak? I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm sorry. You did good. Hey, Kevon. Yes, y'all go follow my guy, Nurse Kevin, the boot nurse. He is a NCLEX strategist extraordinaire. He's going to help you break down these questions and get them right and get these points and pass nurse school and then pass the NCLEX so you can go out here and do the dosage calculations and then you can buy me something for Christmas. You like how I slipped that in there, didn't it? I love it. How you doing, Nurse Kevin? You up working late too? All right. So I'm just ready to get the year over with. I'm ready to get the year over with too. But then it's just like it's something else gonna come up. Like there is no end point. It's just like, but it's all right. I got it. Okay, cool. All right. So that's how you go from puzzle piece to puzzle piece, putting it together to solve your problems. Okay. I'm good. Just finished up some work about to call it night. Me too. I got, this weekend is coming up. So if you haven't met me before, I am not at the bedside. I tutor nursing students with Dosage Calculations, and I run my business, which is a non-emergency transport business, full time. So we have a fleet of wheelchair vans and SUVs, and we take patients to dialysis and procedures and doctor's appointments, and I got to take somebody who's in a wheelchair to a fume, as we call it in the South, a funeral this weekend. And then, so all my dialysis patients, they're not going to dialysis on Christmas. So they were like moving their days instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They're doing like Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. So I'm trying to get all this together. So like I said, I have no weekend. It's just going to be like, and then next week is Christmas. And I have, kids. Y'all got kids? All right. I'm good. Alrighty. You said, Passion, you said it's challenging. You're done now, but your exit exam is January 25th. Congratulations on getting done. I know you are excited about that. Fruit saying, Mom, I'm so sorry. Ups and downs. And they say that, time heals and makes it better. It just kind of softens it. I don't think it ever just gets better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my son. He was stillborn. I didn't have like a whole raised up child, but anybody losing a kid is kind of hard, But my thoughts and prayers are definitely with you during this season. Anybody who has experienced loss, except bless those who mourn. They'll be blessed, and just get through it. Just get through it. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all don't do that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's been almost 2012. So I got my rainbow baby who came in here trying to steal the show. You see, she tried to come in here. She be trying to come in here. I'm like, get out of here. And then, Gigi, that's the 3-year-old. She often comes and tries to crash the live sessions too. So, yeah, my girls, they're precious. And, it's okay. Yeah, you don't know what you can go through until you go through it. But we don't look like what we've been through because we are blessed. Okay? Yes, congratulations to those who are graduating. I'm loving seeing the pictures and the pinnings and the posts. Y'all work so hard and it'll come, y'all. Just get through it. I'm in pharmacy school and I'm so worried. Word problems give me anxieties. Okay, Britt, I got you. So what we're going to do is not worry about all of these words. We're going to see what the question is asking. The goal. That's what's going to help you get through it, okay? The goal. So let's do this one. A nurse without the E is preparing to administer ceftazidime 2 grams IVPD every 12 hours. Available is ceftazidime 2 grams in 0.9% normal saline, 100 mLs to be infused over 30 minutes. The nurse should set the IV pump to deliver how many milliliters per hour. We're going to round to the whole number. So first things first, what are we looking for? How about that 66-year-old grandma becoming? Oh, I seen that. I said, go ahead, baby. Go ahead, Nana. Me, ma did that. Trying to get in that now at 48. As long as you got the activity of your limbs and the faculties of your mind, you know, it's never too late. It is never too late, okay? Who texted me? Oh. Okay, so what am I doing? Milliliter per hour, right? Oh. So what is going on here is you have a drug called ceftazidime, okay? It's antibiotic, and it goes in IVPB. IVPB means IV piggyback, okay? Don't matter. It doesn't matter here, all right? So it's 2 grams that they want to be given every 12 hours, okay? So what's available is 2 grams that's floating around in normal saline, and it's 100 milliliters of normal saline, and they want this to be infused over 30 minutes, okay? So let me show you something. We are looking for what? Volume over time. Is this asking about a gram? Is this asking about a milligram? Is this asking about a microgram? Is asking about how many micrograms, milligrams, grams per minute, per hour, per anything. No, it's volume over the time. So what is the volume? What is the volume? Dry them tears right on up, ma'am. Okay? I know that's real. No fear, no tears. All right, so that volume is 100 mLs. So basically, you could just scratch this on out because that is what? Fluff. All right, so we got our volume. Now, here's the tricky part. What is the time that they want for it to go into the veins? If Granny can do it, I can too. Yes, Grandma. Britt, we looking for volume over time. That 0.9%, that's just normal saline. That's salt water. That's what the medicine is swimming in, okay? So we are going to give it in 30 minutes. Do you see this right here? To be infused over 30 minutes. It literally tells you to put it over 30 minutes. Okay? Now this right here, I want you to pay attention to. That says every. Every is the same as when it says Q, right? That indicates that it's the frequency. Frequency is how many times in a day that they want you to give this medicine. Is this asking us how many times that we're going to give ceftazidime IV? No, we're trying to find the rate, how fast we want it to go into the patient. So if you see every in one of these types of milliliter per hour questions, do this to it. Won't let me do it. Okay. And put it over 30 minutes because it says over. Over. To be infused. Over. Okay? You got it? You got it? You see? You see what I'm saying? Okay? So that's how this helps you to pick out things. And now we're going to set it up because this told me to put milliliter on the top and hour on the bottom. I didn't have hours, I had minutes, but that's okay. It's still volume over time because I know now that I can put 60 minutes over 1 hour and my minutes will cross out. And now, what do I have? Goal. Okay? That's how it is. That's how we're going to do it for mostly all of our problems, y'all. Don't have to be hard. Don't have to be hard. So what we're going to do is 100 times 60 divided by 30 equals 200 mLs per hour. Okay? Y'all like that? You like that? You like that? Yeah? Those puzzle pieces, they'll do it every time. I'm telling you, struggle no more. Struggle with dosage no more. If you like the puzzle piece method of dimensional analysis, y'all make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. I have more videos breaking down problems like this, that, all over there. How do you get the answer? Carlos Rodriguez. Let me tell you what I did. So I multiplied 100 times 60, and then I divided it by 30. Okay. 60 came from, all right, so look right here. That said hour, right? Our question told us that we had 30 minutes to infuse it over. We had minutes at the bottom, but what we needed was hour. Okay, so it's just a conversion. So I know that 60 minutes is 1 hour. So I needed my minutes to cross out. The way that things cross out is that they have to be on the top and on the bottom, the same unit. These chickens is ashing, I'm lotion. Hey, that's the coldest line Mariah ever said out of her mouth. I love it. Yes. 30 divide 30 by 60. And no, I'm not doing all of that extra stuff, Lucille. I'm not doing all of that extra stuff. Now, you're very mathematically inclined, I see. A lot of people are not. If you just put what you have and your conversion factors, the math is going to math. And you don't have to worry about, well, do I multiply it? Do I divide it? I don't know. But once my question is set up, I know the math is going to math across the top. It's going to math across the bottom. And you do the top and the bottom. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Can I do another question? I'll do one more, then I'm going to bed. It's 11:15 here. And I got to be up in the morning. Are there dosage questions on the NCLEX? Not a lot. Not a lot. On my LPN, test, I think I maybe had 2. And my RN, maybe 1. But it wasn't like the hard kind of stuffy stuff, you know? It was like the most simple, basic kind of, you have these tablets and, you know, type of deal. So, yeah. They're there, but they're not a lot. And some people don't even have some, have them at all. So, what am I looking for? Let's do this one. Revert. All right. So this is what I make people out of believers with, okay? Because people are like, oh, you can just do this I don't have, and it's easy, and this and that and the third. And I'd be like, okay, Sean, it's the same name, sir. The same name. The name is the same. ABlessedRN. So this is, like I said, what I make people believers of dimensional analysis with. Because if you are not, like I said, mathematically inclined or gifted, you can put together your puzzle pieces and get this seemingly hard, critical drip type of question without much effort, okay? So the patient who weighs 175 pounds is receiving an IV medication infusion at 35 milliliters per hour. The medicine is in the concentration of 400 milligrams per 250 mLs. How many mics per kilogram per minute is the patient receiving? All right, first things first. What's the goal? What's the goal? Yeah, let me know what's the goal. You say you need to learn this method ASAP. What program are you in, Sean? Dimensional analysis is useful in word problems. Yes. All right. So we're looking for microgram per kilogram per minute. Always answer with what it is that it's asking you to find. Boom. Okay. So I've got 3 different elements all kind of bunched together, right? First one's gonna go on the top, other 2 gonna go on the bottom. They in 3-way, keep them together. So 1 is gonna go on the top, and then the other 2 are gonna go on the bottom. So microgram per kilogram per minute. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to put my puzzle pieces out there, right? So 175 pounds is 175 pounds. It's not per day, per patient, per whatever. It's just 175 pounds. So I'm going to keep it by itself, okay? And then I've got 35 milliliters per hour, okay? And then my medicine comes as 400 milligrams per 250 mLs. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you how to do the puzzle pieces, okay? And then what I will do is I'm going to show you how to do it the step-by-step kind of mathy math way, okay? And then y'all can tell me which one you like the best, okay? So, what does it say we start with? The top goal, right? Microgram. Do we have any micrograms? No, we don't. But we have milligrams, so guess what we can do? We can start with conversions. You say you need to see, well, go to bed. Why are you on here? Go to bed. Quit scrolling. Go to bed. Rest. Restore. So, what we're going to start with is our micrograms, okay? So, I know that 1,000 micrograms is 1 milligram. I'm up here trying to test my restream out to make sure I can stream on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, so now that I've got my milligram at the bottom, I can use this puzzle piece, right? So 400 milligrams is 250 ml. Milligrams crosses out. So you see we got the top goal, okay? Next, we have milliliter at the bottom. This has milliliters in it, and it's already at the top. So look at there. Just going to keep everything together. That's together. Now I have hour. Okay, I need minute. So I know that 1 hour is 60 minutes. Not doing no type of math. I'm just matching up units and canceling them out. So this can stay. So now the last piece is going to be kilograms. Okay, and it's at the bottom. You see how it's at the bottom? That's where the goal wants you to put it, at the bottom. So where you going to put the kgs? You're going to put it at the bottom, okay? Don't make it hard. Don't make it hard. So I know that 1 kg is 2.2 pounds, okay? So now I got pounds up there at the top. There's nothing else that's supposed to be up there at the top, right? So I've got to put my pounds at the bottom to cross it out. And look what I have, a puzzle piece with pounds. So where I'm going to put it at? The bottom, so that it'll cancel out. That is the name of the game. Canceling out units. That's it. So now we can finally do the math, okay? Don't solve. No fear, no tears here, okay? No fear, no tears. Okay, 1,000 times 400 times 35. I don't include the ones, times 2.2. Divide. You see that big old number? You see that? I'm not finna write that down. I'm gonna hit divide, and then I'm gonna put 250 times 60. Well, sorry, not times. Divided by, because that's all on the bottom. Divided by 60, divided by 175. I got 11.73. So once again, how I entered it into the calculator is 1,000 times 400 times 35 times 2.2 divided by 250 divided by 60 divided by 175. And that's 11.73. And if we rounded this to the whole, let's round it to the 10th place. If we rounded this to the 10th place, our answer would be 11.7 milliliters per hour. Okay? So, who wants to see the other way to do this? I don't even care. I'm going to show you anyway. Okay. Hey, Confessions of a Diva, how you doing? Okay. I'm gonna let you see. I'm gonna make a believer out you. I'm gonna let the math talk for itself, and then I'm gonna answer your question on how do you know that the unit at the top is at the top and then the other two are at the bottom. Okay, but I gotta do this. I gotta get it off my chest. I got to get it off my chest. Okay. All right. So we need mics, so micrograms per kilogram per minute. So that means dividing, right? Divide. So what we need to do first is figure out how many micrograms this patient is receiving. So we have 35 milliliters going, okay? And it has 250 mLs per 400 milligrams. So if I set this up with a ratio, this is going to tell me how many milligrams they're getting in that hour, okay? So 250x equals whatever 400 times 35 is, which is 14,000. All right, boom, 250. So divide by 250, right? So 56 equals x. So that is milligrams, okay? So you see you have to keep both the units together because it's an equal sign. So what's on one side has to be on the other side. So I got my milliliters at the top, so I know I got my milligrams at the bottom. So this is 56 milligrams. But I need what? Micrograms. So how am I going to go from milligrams to micrograms? Going to multiply by 1,000, okay? So I know that I have 56,000 micrograms. And that's per hour. Because remember, this says how fast it was going per hour. So I need to divide that by my kilograms divided by my minutes, okay? So my patient's weight is 175 pounds. I'm going to divide it by 2.2 to get my kgs, okay? So 175 divided by 2.2 equals 79.54 kgs. So 56,000 divided by 79.54 kgs. 79.54 equals 704.04, right? And then it said per minute. It was giving us at an hourly rate. So what I need to do is divide that by 60 minutes because 60 minutes is in 1 hour. So divided by 60, which is going to equal 11.7. So, which way y'all like better? Do you like the puzzle piece in the dimensional analysis? Or do you like the mathy math way? And everybody's not the same, so it doesn't matter which way you choose. Whatever way works for you, and you just come on here and say that you get these 100. That's what that you want to do it, okay? We don't discriminate. The first one you like, okay, I see some mixed reviews. Lala says she likes that math. Lala, I knew you had some math barons in you from earlier, so I figured you would. But that's okay. Okay? Because this is the way I would have done it when I was in school. I didn't like all that puzzle piece jazz. But I love it now, and I wouldn't suggest anything else because if you're not strong at math, you don't know what comes next. And see, you have to pay a lot of attention to the details because you had to remember that that was per hour. So you had to see that it was micrograms and that you had milligrams. So you had to do some converting and a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, it's easy. It's real steppy, if you will. Okay, I'm a believer. It seems like it would be easier to miss in math. Exactly. Thank you. Definitely be in class on Sunday. Puzzle piece for 1,000, please. Yes. Okay, and this is one of the harder problems in dimensional analysis. So you see how I just threw those puzzle pieces together. So if you could do this one with dimensional, you could do more easier ones. You could do anything they ask for. Okay. And I'm not gonna be on this Sunday, Sean. We taking a little Christmas break. I just dibbled and dabbled a little bit. I saw that Restream was able to restream with TikTok now, and I was testing it out because I do stream my lives on YouTube. So my YouTube channel is ABlessedRN. My name on Facebook is ABlessedRN. My name on Instagram is a.blessed.rn. So stay connected because, yeah, you see we're here now, okay? In the club, we all fam, all right? So the first one was too long for me. I'm learning ahead of my time. I'm a CNA. Okay. Do you pay? No, I don't, Kevin. No, I don't. They're both confusion. It definitely takes doing it a few times to get it down. Yes, Brittany, you have to practice. That's how you like build your mental muscle in nursing school, with your questions and with your dosage calculations, your critical thinking. All that requires that you do practice, okay? If you can remember King Henry died because of a disease called mumps, you can easily remember the conversion. Or let me show you this, okay? I'm gonna show you this. So how many of y'all like cookies? And then I'm gonna go to bed. Wish we could do more. I'll be back on, Carlos. Just make sure that you subscribe and that you follow me on here. Subscribe on my YouTube channel. You get the notifications. Once I start back on my schedule, then we can be scheduled. But until then, these little random sessions, you'll get the notification. Go run, get your pencil, paper, and your calculator, and then we gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? So make sure. All right. I already subscribed. I'll be on. You're welcome, Sean. Yes, we do, Kevin. We definitely have a real conversation real soon. We need an Avengers panel. Yeah, here to say thank you. You're welcome, Princess JJ. What you thanking me for? You did that, girl. They gave us one like this just as a bonus on my final, and I missed it. I tried so many ways, but you couldn't get it. That's all right, Mrs. Pierre. I pray you passed the rest of your final, though. Almost failed out of nursing school doing the dosage. Okay. I'm a pharmacy tech. I currently do retail, but I want to do pharmacy. Okay, that's what I did, too. I did retail. Yeah. I feel so confident doing these questions now. Okay. Carlos, on ABlessedRN. I like the cookie memorization. Okay, so yes. We talking about cookies, right? All right. So, you see, I did a session earlier. If you do want to do a private tutoring session, you can reach out to me in my DMs. You can email me. My website is located above. It's kind of close. Let's see. Boom. I have quizzes on there. I have courses on there for IV drips and flow rates. And of course, the puzzle piece workbook is coming out really soon. So excited. And I got over like 300 practice problems in there. Yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome. I'm proud of myself. I'm going to pat my own self on the back. Okay? So, cookies. All right? I do have videos, Veronica. They're on my YouTube channel. They are there. ABlessedRN. Please go and look at them. All right. So imagine you had one cookie. Okay. That is your gram or whatever base unit that you're converting. Okay. So if you have one cookie and you break it and it breaks into 1,000 pieces, those crumbs would be milligrams. So 1,000 little crumbs come together to make one big cookie. Now, if you picked up one of these little crumbs and you smushed it down even more into 1,000 little microgram sized pieces, then that is your microgram. So you see, all of your little small residue crumbs come together to make one big crumb. All of your 1,000 crumbs come together to make one cookie. And then if you go to Sam's or Costco's, whatever is available in your area, and you want a lot of cookies, it takes 1,000 cookies to come in this big Costco Sam size container. So you see, all of them are separated by the factor of 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. 1 milligram is 1,000 micrograms. The smaller that you get, the more numerous it is. Okay? Does that make sense? Makes dollars? Makes sense? Get paid, young nurses. Get paid. Whoop, whoop. It's 11:30. From 1 kilogram, so 1 kg is 1,000 of these. One of these is 1,000 of these. One of these is 1,000 of these. I always appreciate your pop-ups. You're welcome. You are sharing your gifts, and we are grateful. You're very welcome. Exactly. Makes sense? I think I like King Henry that. Well, to each his own. But I'm trying to make it make sense. And then I also will show you, if you're supposed to be getting something that's 50 micrograms and you get 50 milligrams, that's 1,000 times bigger. So you know that's an overdose, right? You're a visual learner? Yeah. Look, I got a short that's on YouTube. I got a video on here too. It's on my page, and I'll show you how to break down like the cookies. And I'm like, y'all are gonna get these cookies analogies. So yeah, it helps once you like link things together or find visual things, because that's how I am in school. Because just like the puzzle pieces, if you're thinking about dimensional analysis like you're solving a puzzle, it makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, my puzzle has to look like this picture that's on the box. That's the goal. You have this puzzle piece, and this puzzle piece. They've got to fit together so that they cancel out, and at the end, it makes it look like the goal. Liters, same thing. So you got a liter and you got a milliliter, 1,000. Sorry. 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. You just change out the base unit. It is interchangeable. You gotta cambio it, Carlos. I miss being able to like have conversations in Spanish. They say if you don't use it, you lose it, and it is so true. Man. Oh man. All right, liter would be the same as gram. Exactly. Question, what is pharm about as a whole? Medicine, the pharmacokinetics, and just all of it. What does it do? How is it broken down? How is it metabolized? What is the action that it takes? What you need to look out for, what you as the nurse need to look out for in the patient, what you need to do to teach the patient, just all of that stuff. All of it, all of it, all of it. That's what pharmacology is about. The ecology of medicine. Okay, look, it's getting late now. I'm losing the little bit that I had. But for those who are new tonight, thank you for joining in the live, and make sure that you follow so you can get the notifications. I am on break. What is that break? What is a break? But I said I wasn't gonna leave y'all high and dry, so I just kind of like bloop 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 bloop, pop in and out. And then December 29th, we will start the scheduled lives back. So I'm in Alabama. I don't know where y'all coming from, or y'all tuning in from, because you're not coming here. You're tuning in. Like what? Okay. See, it's time to go to bed. But Central Time. So 8 p.m. Central Time on Sundays. It used to be 7:30, but whoop, moving it back to 8 o'clock. Okay. So 8 o'clock Central Time on Sundays. 8 o'clock Central Time on Wednesdays. The replays will be available on YouTube. I am able to stream with my Restream right now. I'm so excited about that. So once I do discontinue to stream, it will be available for replay. So check it out. ABlessedRN on YouTube. Go there. I have a playlist just for dimensional analysis, just for ratio and proportion, just for desired over half. So if you don't like the polar piece method, fine. But I'll show you how to break it down other ways because, yeah, I want everybody to pass. Because dosage calculations don't need to take your money like that. Don't need to punk you and yoke you up. You know, dosage be like this. And I'm like, no, don't do that. Dosage, don't do that. Okay? Because we can all do this. All right? You're awesome. This is what I was missing. God bless you. Thank you, Veronica. So glad we connected. It's late. I'm going to bed. Okay, good night. I'm finna go to bed too. I promise you I am. I have lab skills, fundamental pharmacology, and you nervous. It's okay to be nervous. Just don't be scared. No fear, no tears. Okay? Where my Bay Area folks at? Where they at, child? Where they at? I'm glad you're here too, Carrie. Thank you for tuning in. What's the time again for Wednesday Lights? 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, make sure you follow me on my socials. I post practice questions with answers on YouTube. I post it on Facebook. I post it on Instagram. All right. So you can't not say that I didn't help you. You got resources. If you go to the website, there are quizzes on there. Okay, there are cheat sheets on there. So you struck gold tonight. The algorithm definitely algorithmed and helped some people out. All right. Okay, Orange County, California. A nice weekend. We shall see, Carrie. All right, y'all. Good night and happy holidays. And y'all be blessed. Okay. Bye.